Starter hit the lever, that dispatch from the 2,400 metre marker. First one out, top classman. Silver Rose is right there. Strathton is back in third position. Impact Zone's going around them. Bright Eye Bushy Tail is near the rail. Then Paths of Victory. Further back is Warfarer, and then comes Ollivander. Ollivander's about 7 lengths off the leader at this stage. The Sultan's Bazaar and Janice's Secret's the trailer, and it's about 10-11 lengths off the leader. They go to the 1900 metre marker. Silver Rose leads it. Strathton has run up second, and top classman's at the rail third. Impact Zone, Bright Eye Bushy Tail. Further back in the field on the outside is Paths of Victory, and then further back in the run is Warfarer. Then comes Ollivander. The Sultan's Bazaar is further back, and Janice's Secret's about 12-13 lengths off the leader. Silver Rose down the back stretch leads it by about a length and a half. Strathton, the gold cap, second. Top classman at the rail third. Then Impact Zone. Behind that, Paths of Victory, and then comes Bright Eye Bushy Tail, the orange cap. Ollivander's got about 6 lengths to make up. Further back in the run, the Sultan's Bazaar, and then we go back to Janice's Secret and Warfarer, and they're about 8 or 9 lengths off. They become a bit more compact as Silver Rose takes them to the 1100. Strathton is second. At the rail, top classman. Impact Zone, Paths of Victory, then Bright Eye Bushy Tail, Ollivander. The Sultan's Bazaar's got about 7 lengths to make up. The last two, Janice's Secret and Warfarer, about 7 or 8 lengths off the leader. As they move to the 700 metre region, Silver Rose by a length. Strathton is second. Top classman at the rail third. Then comes Paths of Victory. Impact Zone on the outside. Then Bright Eye Bushy Tail and Ollivander. Top of the lane, 500 to go, and Silver Rose still leads it. Strathton is towards the outside. Down the inside, top classman. Paths of Victory's trying to become a runner. The Sultan's Bazaar's down the inside. 300 metres to go. Silver Rose still the leader. Strathton's got a length and a half to make up as Silver Rose finds on the lead. Paths of Victory on the outside, then the Sultan's Bazaar. Silver Rose still leads past the 200 from Strathton and Paths of Victory, but Silver Rose is going on, and Silver Rose will win it. Silver Rose by a length and a half. Strathton is second. Third, Paths of Victory. Maybe Warfarer and fourth. Ultra consistent number 2, Silver Rose, continues on, led practically from the word go, and Silver Rose wins it here to record its 7th from 23. This the Savano for Andre Nel, La Plaisance and Sabina Platner, and they win at 12. Number 1 was the tote favourite. Number 2 pays up at 5 rand. That was the second favourite. And third position to number 5, Paths of Victory. Then about 4 lengths back to Warfarer and Top Classman. Another 2 lengths back to Ollivander, and then came the Sultan's Bazaar. So as we look at this, and Silver Rose still under the hands at this stage. Strathton's got the gold cap, and Paths of Victory's on the right, but Silver Rose kicks into another gear. Strathton goes to the inside of Silver Rose, but Silver Rose continues to kick away and wins it under Gareth Wright. That was the running of the 5th race. Next up is race 6, the Scarlet Lady listed, 1750. Back to the studio.
Well, the Highland Night Cup, a 2 test in these conditions over 2,400 meters, and Silver Rose has shown that he's a fairly decent horse now, a 7-time winner from 23 runs. And the one stat, Garrett, I'm sure you would have had a look at your computer form, but you know the horse. His stats now in the wet, 4 runs, 3 wins, and a second. Not that he doesn't run when it's not soft, but he comes alive in these conditions.
You know, I think he does like the soft, but as you said, he was doing well, so regardless soft or not soft, I thought he would be right on top of them today, and Byron and Thomas, they had him very well, and big thanks to Mrs. Plattner, well done, and Andre North, well done. And I had the race on a platter, and he pricked his ears, and when he quickens up, it's hard to come fetch him.
You had to have the horse supremely fit to have gone around this track today over 2,400 meters, and the stable did an outstanding job as well.
Yes, as I said, a very good job from Byron and the team here, and I'm lucky enough to get on their back and have a winner.
Well, your tail's certainly up. And talk us through the race. How did things work out for you?
Well, in the soft as well, I didn't want to drop in and then have to make up too much in the heavy going, but he always pings the gates, and he loves it that way. So I didn't ease him back. I let him do it as he liked, and he pricked his ears. So if he's happy, I just let him gallop, and that's how he liked it.
Some options now for this horse during the season, some staying races?
Yes, absolutely. He gets the 2-4. I don't know how much further he'll get, but if he relaxes and switches on like he does, I'm sure we'll pick up another feature somewhere else.
The way you're riding, can you help us later on? We've got 3 races left.
I've got 2 left, one for Byron and Mr. Plattner. So Lele, I think he has a good chance. The track's a bit sticky, but he's doing well. So hopefully we can run a good race. And Kiomoka, very lightweight. If things go away, we could also run a good race.
Pull the rabbit out of the hat there.
No, we're always trying. We're always trying.
Well, keep up the good work, Gareth.
Thank you very much.
Nice one. Byron, fantastic job by yourself and your team. The way you got this horse racing. I mean, his record thus far is faultless.
Yeah, he's really come on as a late bloomer, and he's really holding his form well. And obviously, this race we had looked at the program quite early on in the year, and we targeted it. And it's nice when a plan comes together.
The more it rained, the more you were warming up your hands.
Yeah, and we knew that he's very capable in soft ground, and the heavier it was always going to suit him. Obviously, the race worked out perfectly for Gareth, and it gave him a soft lead once again. And I don't think he's that one-dimensional. He has to go to the front. He can run from off the pace, but the way it worked out, it just played into his hands.
Fantastic. The runner to come that Gareth mentioned, what's your thoughts?
His last round, nothing went for him. He got stuck on the outside fence, never got a clear run. Obviously, the conditions today, it's a bit of a lottery, but we're hoping to see some sort of improvement.
I'll give our best to Andre. You've got the Highland Night Cup for Mrs. Plattner as well. Well done to your team.
Yeah, obviously, a big well done to Tina and Mrs. Plattner. They just watched the race, so well done to them, and Andre, and to the guys at La Plaisante, Mornay, and Thomas and my staff. Yeah, thanks very much.
You must pinch yourself these days every time you wake up and things are going so well.
Yeah, I think it's just good teamwork. I think Gareth obviously plays a major part. I've said it before. He knows the horses now back to front, so you don't have to give much instructions now. He's just putting the horses in the right places, so he's helped a lot.
Long may it continue.
Thanks, Steve. Thank you.
Lovely. That's Byron, the assistant trainer, of course, to Andre. And now Plattner Racing, fantastic here. Number 2, Silver Rose, has come through to grab the Highland Night Cup. It's a non-black type race, but really nice for this horse's record as well. 2, 1, 5, and 3 is the way they cross the line. Race number 5.